just want to talk about tower moments today, and the inspiration from that is from the tarot cards. And so usually when the tower shows up in a tarot card reading, it means something significant, some kind of event that is disruptive in some way. So it could be like a relationship breakup, it could be moving house, it could be the loss of a loved one, anything like that. But it can also be some kind of profound spiritual understanding or epiphany, or just a really exalted kind of experience. Maybe you've just met someone that you're meant to be with. So it's like something comes in that is almost life altering, or can certainly alter the path that you're on, or even offer you a crossroads. So it's not so much a negative thing. It can be perceived as a negative thing to the self because it's something disruptive, and especially if we are sensing some form of lack where there was loss or something taken away from our experience, then we can go into the idea of separation, which is based on an attitude of lack or a belief of lack in the universe. And of course, lack can never exist because the universe is infinite and always creating and always manifesting something. And I guess this was also inspired, this video, because the other day I was reflecting a little bit on how, my father passed away last January, and that has been a significant change or tower moment in my life. But as I was walking along the beach the other day and reflecting on just how endings, or what we perceive as endings in the normal sense of our experience, our physical experience, when things sort of move out of our experience, we experience that as a loss, but really, or an ending. So, but over time, as we heal and transcend the emotional attachments that we had to what was in our lives at a certain point in time, when we start to release that attachment and heal the wounds of heartbreak or loss, the perceived sense of loss or heartbreak, there is a beautiful healing that takes place. But also we realize in that process, as part of the healing process, that without endings there can't be new beginnings as well. So we've come to appreciate that there are also blessings in endings on the physical side of things, because certain things are in play or in motion due to these tower moments, or due to some form of change in our physical reality. So basically, part of that healing process is the acceptance and the acknowledgement that endings give rise to new beginnings, and that it is still only a limitation of our own perceived physical reality, the coming and going of things. But underneath there is the constancy of infinite life, infinite expression. The infinite one is always in the background of everything that comes and goes, of all the changes that we experience in life, of all the endings, and even the birthings and the beginnings. Because even birthings and beginnings eventually will end. So it's just being aware that yes, we are in a transient world, but we can also connect with something much deeper, something much more permanent, you could say. The only permanent thing is that awareness or consciousness that is giving rise to the appearances. So these tower moments are also an opportunity for renewal and rebuilding and recalibration. So we're basically renewing our lives. We're basically turning a page in our chapter of our lives, and sometimes a whole new chapter is more resonant with the tower experience. So endings give rise to renewal and rebirth, and the opportunity to find out what the blessings are that these endings have brought about as well. Because certain things can't take place unless those endings happened. And so life has this constancy of change. That is, what's that expression? The only constant in life is change. So things are constantly changing in the 3D physical reality. But we can also be in the unchanging state of pure awareness, pure isness, pure consciousness, and accept the comings and the goings of our physical 3D life, but to also appreciate and see the opportunity when things change, when these tower moments come in, because they offer the possibility of transformation and growth. So I'll leave you with that today. Namaste.